that means we're waiting for the photographer to get everything going. This is official. We'd hate to say, you can go to the website and see what happened, only it wasn't recorded, so you can't do that for the year. So we're just waiting for just a second. And then also, while we're waiting for that, one of the things that you'll be able to do is go to the website and see the financial report anytime you want to. And so that's going to be up there, and Yannick will get to it. So when we have the treasurer's report, the treasurer's not here, but it's listed on there, so he'll show you what it is. And also, just the whole general meeting is going to be recorded, and so you can go back and see what we talked about and plans and stuff like that. So, almost ready. So are we ready?
Yes,
okay, we're ready to go. Okay, so welcome to the November general meeting of the PTA. And as we begin, there's the agenda. Basically, I'm going to give a real quick report and then turn it over to Yannick. He's going to take you through this new website that we have and show you what it can do. And hopefully it will be implemented and used a lot. It has great potential for the PTA and the parents here at Head Start. But I'm just going to real quickly run through some things that you need to hear again. And so let's just begin. The last two meetings that we've talked about, or the Principal Maria has talked about a new payment system for the canteen. And it was supposed to be implemented, like initially it was going to be implemented in November, and that guy got pushed down as the guy who's doing the cards that the kids will have, that they'll swipe the cards. That just took longer to actually come up with than what they had planned. And so in January, when we come back from the Christmas break, that new payment system will be ready to go. So the kids will be getting cards and you'll be paying you'll be putting a dollar or a peso amount in the cards, and then they'll just swipe it. Okay, so you're paying in advance, okay, kind of like a debit card. If we have questions later toward the end of the program, and if you have questions about that, Maria will be able to answer what you have on that. A special project to report on the parking lot and the comfort rooms. As we mentioned last month, putting the base rock down on the new addition, which is the exit area, and then some additional parking area over there was completed. We had discussed, okay, phase 2, we want to concrete the exit road itself. And then phase 3 is going to be building of the comfort room. And so the administration has requested that we move phase 3 to phase 2 and get the comfort rooms done before we go into concreting the actual road. And so that's, we're going to shift that. PTA is primarily, with our special project, trying to raise money for the fund. We're not really administrating the funds other than saying, here's what we've collected, here's for the special project, and then the administration uses it on whatever. So they're going to go with, you will see the comfort room finished before the road actually gets finalized and concrete. Is that correct, Maria? Okay, good. At the beginning of the year, we had talked a lot several times about the road, the Barangay Road in front of the school. And that has been a topic of discussion for many years. And so we had as many parents as would sign a petition asking the barangay council to consider, finishing paving that road. And so at the last minute, they called the school and said, we're having our council meeting tonight. If you want to come and discuss that with us, you can. And so at the last minute, they went and met with the council, and the report is the council was very supportive of getting that road paved. And so the three things that they said they would do, one of the barangay council members, she has 4 kids going to school here, and so 4 grandkids, I say, going to school here. So she said she would go up and down this road and make sure everybody knows that this is going to happen. And then the council went on record and saying, we are for sure wanting to get this done. And they were going to go to the Tagbilaran officials, whoever provides the money to have that done and get it on the priority list. And so they're going to go and push for that at the Tagbilaran end of the thing. And so hopefully, before the Lord returns, we will see that thing paved. Okay. The PTA Council, we have been talking about the possibility of looking into with cooperation between the Red Cross and the school nurse about getting a kind of a health kit that they have here at the school, taking an inventory and seeing what we need to do to upgrade that with some emergency medicines or medical stuff that we may need. And so we got, well, that's a cool idea. So we're going to be looking at that and seeing what we need to do to increase the stuff that we have in case of emergency. So if some kid comes down with an allergic reaction, we can give them a quick injection before we take them to the hospital and stuff like that. And then so kind of get that inventory, but then also find out how much that is going to cost, because that's probably something that the PTA would say, yeah, we want to do that. And so that's coming down the road, but that's in the planning stages. Revised December schedule. If you have your thing from the very beginning of the school year, you need an award for keeping that around. But there's been a revised schedule, and so the 3 important dates that we need to just hear again. On Saturday, next Saturday on the 15th, for the elementary and the preschool kids, they're coming to school on Saturday because they have their quarterly assessment testing. And so that first day is going to be on Saturday, and then on Monday and Tuesday the following week. So just, if you're a preschool kid, a parent of a kid, or elementary, just know that you're bringing in the school here next Saturday. Okay? And then on Wednesday, on the 19th, the preschool has a play, and that play begins at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Is that correct?
Yes.
Now, and then after the play is a all-school Christmas program. And that begins when?
Right after the play.
Right after the play. Do we eat? Is food involved in this?
Yes. I suggest that we just do a potluck.
Yeah. Are we bringing in pizza, or is it potluck?
Potluck.
Okay. All the parents are going to be told, bring food. Okay. And then so we'll eat afterwards, and then have this big party going on. The party will end January 6th. At that point, we start school again. So anyway, 19th on Wednesday, 4 o'clock, the preschool has a play, and then the party begins afterwards. We come back to school on January 7th. Okay? Come back to school. Now, one other thing that we need to talk about, that you guys need to give us some feedback. Last month, we talked about holding a raffle during the Christmas party to raise funds for the special project. preschool, elementary,
High school.
junior high, and
SPED.
special ed. And that came to like 18,000 pesos is what that's, one of those prizes from each of the four sections. But a total would be like 18,000 pesos. Oh yeah, and everybody's going to jump at this and buy tons of tickets. And so afterwards, and we sold, and last month we said if you want to buy tickets this meeting, well, you can buy for the price of 100 pesos, the price of the ticket for the raffle ticket, you can get two. Okay? Only today. So we sold 58 tickets. Now, we were anticipating other people buying tickets throughout the time, but they haven't. We've sold one ticket since then. So, here's the deal. When we were meeting the other day, Maria had been thinking about this, and I was thinking about this. The school's donating 18,000 pesos for prizes for the raffle, and we may only sell 10,000 pesos worth of tickets. Well, this is a losing proposition. Well, how about having the school just give 18,000 to the special project instead of in the raffle prize, or just 18,000 pesos further down the road? And so I want to just kind of talk about revising the raffle plan that have been announced, if that's okay. So here's kind of three options that we made. We could just say, we're just rolling as you announced it, because we're going to have about another 10, 12,000 pesos worth of prizes in the raffle prize. You can say, no, you got to stick to what you said. And if that's the way we vote, well then I guess we'll do that. But then another plan is we can just drop the raffle altogether. And just say, no, we're not going to have a raffle at the Christmas party, and refund the money to those who have purchased the raffle. Another plan is to just drop the tuition prizes. And say, just give the money to the special project and go with the raffle with the other prizes that will be, presented. And then if we would do it, if we would go with that plan, we would contact those who bought the raffle tickets earlier with the idea that they win a tuition, a month of free tuition. And if they want out, we'll refund their money if they want to go that way. And if they say, I'll just keep the money and I'll win some other prizes, we could do it that way. Or the last idea that had been talked about was having the raffle, continue on with the raffle, basically without the tuition prizes. We go on and then increase the number of tickets that we sell, the greater the prizes will be. Okay? And so that's kind of what we need, just kind of get an idea of what we want to do as a PTA as we approach the Christmas party with the raffle. If we remove the tuition prizes as prizes, then that's 18,000 pesos that automatically will go into the special fund as a gift from the school. So, do I have any feedback on what has just been said? Any idea? Or are you just going to leave it to us to make an executive decision and you have to live with it? And then you say, that is a rotten idea, and by George, I'm going to be the president next year. I'm going to run for office. So, what do you think about just going with taking out the tuition as prizes and just going on with the raffle? And but with lesser prizes, we're not going to have these great prizes. Because when Maria said that, we all got real excited. These are awesome. If you could win a prize that's worth 27,000 or 2,700 pesos, who wouldn't try for it? But you want to go forward with the raffle without the tuition as prizes? Yes? Okay, we can do that. Anybody have any comments about that? Filipinos just don't make too many comments unless they just absolutely have to.
Maybe the other parents were not aware about the raffles. How about the teachers would send their kids a letter for their parents to remind them about the raffles?
Yeah, we'll send home a note in the kids' communication thing, and you need to buy a raffle or else don't come to the Christmas party. But, so anyway, we will do that, and then we'll sell tickets today if you want to buy some. But then also at the door, people will be able to buy raffle tickets at the Christmas party also. Okay. That clears us up. Okay. Sorry about that. We just got so carried away with this didn't think about, and that's a lot of money we're going to have to raise just to break even. And too generous an offer for us to really gracefully think through that at the moment. So we will contact those who bought the raffle tickets and say, the tuition prizes aren't going to be included. And if you bought tickets with that in mind and want your money refunded, we'll refund their money so they don't feel like they got cheated. Every time you turn around and make an offer here in the Philippines, everybody says, it's a scam. It's the last thing we want is that the PTA scammed us. So, okay. I'm done with my reporting before we needed to hear. Yannick's going to walk us through the presentation, and if you don't have access to the internet, you probably want to get one after he's done with the presentation. And it's pretty neat, so pay attention. Following Anna's presentation, then we have a gal coming from the city health department, a representative, and she will be talking to us about the latest and greatest news about the dengue fever and what we can do, and give us everything we need to know on that. That'll follow Yannick's presentation.
Okay, good morning. For some minute, it was working on how it's going to work. I'm confident. I'm 1 month behind my schedule. Long story short, it was not working as I was happy. It gave me time to implement something. So now we have one website, one place where you can find everything. So with no further ado, let's just start. Okay. So the website is registered at pta-.com. So if we go there, we will be drawn to a page. gonna ask you to log in, register. Okay, that's for protection purposes. So, of course, each and everyone will have to register, username, things that you're usually familiar. Then you will have access to this. The web page starts with a video, a word. So every month I will try to change the word, but that's not the point. The point is the menu upstairs. I've been working on this menu. I don't know if you can read it, but you have the usual home, about us, and then that's the difference. I have been thinking a lot what's interesting for us. So I segregated the interest of the point of interest of the website with events that occurs once in a year, program that we have all around the year, and also special project, resources. That's the point that we are looking for as parents, all the things that we are looking for, and finally the forum. Can you read? Can you see that the top menu? Okay. So the about us, I'm not gonna spend much time, but okay, that's the board of officers. So just a little bit about us. In the events, we have, for now, galleries of what happened so far. So United Nation, and that's not the actual pictures because I lost, that's my problem since last month. I lost a couple of data, so I asked Sir Kim to provide me again with the news, or we'll update that by Monday. So you will have the United Nation, the Teachers' Day, a couple of things that already happened here. Then you can see here in the programs what with the Health and Safety Committee have been working on. First is healthy lifestyle. So that's topics that I found around the internet, my knowledge and stuff. So we can click over that and brings us to, for example, a topic. So that could be a good idea to work this. That's an actual operation that we can conduct here in a whole child head start. The idea is get off your app. It means don't take the phone off the hands of your kids without any alternatives. So this project, you can read and then we can discuss and how to run it. That's an idea. That's to trigger a conversation between us parents. So you will be able to, through the forums, email, whatever is convenient for you, to get us some feedback about this topic, for example. Okay? Another one, healthy school meal. That's a topic that could be interesting, right? So what can we do? That's ideas. Okay? So you can go around and read and again give us feedback. This one, I like it, but we are still working on with the school, is the wellness policy. Why not writing in the stones how we can behave, how we want our child to behave on this. So this one, we will be working and offering you something in 35 days. You have the countdown on the left, and then we will keep our promises. In 35 days from now, we will propose you something. And then again, feedback from you. We will work this with you, it's not one side, okay? So notice already that we already have topics, but that involves your reaction, your proposition. Still for the safety committee, I have a project, it's a digital safety. It's quite a heavy job. Again, probably next year, January. Here we have the vocational training and propose already through the Red Cross. Because of the dead end already rescheduled the thing, so December 15 was not a suitable date to start any training. So we can ask you to go here. You will be prompt to a form. Okay, that's not the most important part. The most important part is here. So nothing fancy, of course. But you have to give us your information and the date suitable for you. So if you like to have a Saturday, Sunday training or 2 different Saturdays. And then we can set up the date. Okay? Special project, again, I'm still waiting for some pictures and stuff to implement these spots. So that will come along probably next week or the next week. Here, resources. As I mentioned, here we have the calendar. So immediately I click on this one. This one is the Google Calendar implemented in our website. Hello, calendar. Connection. Google. Okay, to fix that, but it was working this morning, so okay. General assemblies. So I've been a little bit concerned with one thing. We all use mobile phones with data limitation. So instead of having one big video of nearly 2 hours usually, which is heavy, I already cut the video, the whole things, into different parts. So on the right side, you have here reading of the minutes, financial report, and just the video you need to download. So it's less consuming. It's mobile friendly user. Okay? And the right side you also have the transcript. So it's also convenient for you. Usually with the figures, sometimes you miss one figure, so it's written. Okay? So every month we will have the whole session breakdown by topics. Okay? So again, it's convenient. So you first, it's not data consuming to browse because the video are not yet uploaded to your mobile. You just have to go through the different topics here, which one you want to have a look over, what we said. And for example, Christmas party or Christmas party. I don't have the sound connected, sorry, but it's with the sound. Okay. So it's only 3 minutes, so you don't have to go all over. It's already selected. Okay. Financial report.
Market in your first night.
Okay. This one is at the bottom. You have the different month. Since we do. So my promise is, because it's part of my job, the idea is if you can fill up your profile as accurately as possible, like for example, your kid, what grade, so then you will be able to forward to you the information you need, not to be submerged by all the information happening in the school. Okay? So the idea is once you set up your profile, we will be able to forward to you the information you really need or you're really looking for. Okay? So I don't want to take more time with this. The most important is go there, pta-bch.com, and I will be more than happy next month to revise, to bring more things. The next step after the website is probably by March, because this is a website, so it requires an internet connection, right? And we don't always have an internet connection. There's this new great thing, which is about 2 years, technology 2 years old, called Progressive Web App. And then the plan is to bring also this Progressive Web App. It behaves like an application, like a website, but we don't always need an internet connection. That makes it even more flexible. But it's a little more development, so it's going to take a little more time. But that's the long-term project, the Progressive Web App by March probably. So, do you have any questions so far?
About the calendar which we have, yeah. Because sometimes I miss the activity what is gonna happen in the particular month. I mean, if you look at the printed calendar which is there, it's still November. So sometimes I would like to know when is the Christmas party, when is the holidays begins, etc. So it would be nice that this calendar would have all this information. When is the holidays, where is everything.
Okay, so this is the PTA's calendar. It's not the school calendar. Okay? So that to make the things very clear. I don't want to break any, but I think the school will soon have one of those two. Okay? But not to be confusing, this is only for PT's activity. So there is the thing, an example. This today meeting, you click on and you have the detail. Where, when, what is happening. So you will be receiving through your email an invitation to this meeting. And in the email, you will have the possibility to say yes, no, or maybe I will attend the meeting. So that gives us a feedback who's going to be here and not. And for you, just as a reminder. So once in a while, you will have an email for you to remember that there is a meeting or whatever it is. For example, the Red Cross training was supposed to be next week, but definitely it's not going to happen. But this is what it's going to look like. So you will have access to this calendar. We will update the calendar on a weekly basis too. But on the top of it, you will receive invitation for. That's what I was saying. If we have a detailed profile, we can target the invitation. So you won't receive dozens of email about things that you are not really concerned. If you have no kids in the kindergarten, well, what would you be interested in? Okay? So that's part of the thing. But I will be sending you some emails just to remind you to update your profile if it's not enough for us to work with. Okay? I think we're good.
Would it be possible with the calendar to put the school, the significant dates for the school, maybe just like Christmas party and the time that it begins? If you get that information, could you put that in there?
It's all about money, Rick. Technically, yes, of course. For the greater good, we can start next week to update this calendar with the important event, major events or key events of the school. And then, why not?
And somehow designate
Yeah, we can make it very clear. We can make it, actually, calendars, we can have two different types of calendars. I mean, color-coded activities. So we can do that for the time. But definitely, I am not the cookie guy. I am 1 month behind my schedule. But here, if we work this, we have a very, very powerful tool. Because then we will have more time to discuss face-to-face with our teachers about topics that cannot be discussed otherwise than face-to-face. Spending time on things that can be done online. That's the idea. Okay? Because I don't want to squeeze the face-to-face communication with the teachers, which is crucial. But I am always asking my teacher, my son's teacher, about questions. Most of them I can answer through this website now. Now, okay, I can spend time with my teacher for the very specific question I cannot be treated face to face. That's the idea. But we have to play the game. So again, there may be some glitches. I am well aware of that. But again, just forward. If you notice something that you're not happy with, just say it. It's already 10. I think we have another agenda starting 10, right? Yes?
Before we proceed, I just would like to say that what Yannick did here is truly a great accomplishment, no? And I would like to keep this like really active by perhaps using this website to continue with what we have not discussed well this morning for the parents of the graduating and moving up candidates. There were still topics that we have not fully discussed, so perhaps we could just tap you here and we could discuss further those topics, so we would be first to use the forum area and all those stuff. I really like this, Yannick, so thank you for this one.
Okay, I will open a topic on the forum, 1, 2, whatever you need. Just let me know what you need and open a topic in the forum. And guys, feel free. As long as you keep courtesy and correct language and okay, something that just make the things normal. And you're good. You're good. Thank you very much.
Just a couple of things I just want to share with you real quick. On the messenger the other day, I think, Maria, you may have posted, one of our students is over in Cebu at a regional competition.
No, actually it's a provincial
A
competition,
provincial.
but she wasn't able to receive the.
And tell everybody about that. And really, she did an awesome job.
Yes, Ray. Last Friday, we sent 2 kids to represent not just our school, but the city of Tagbilaran Area 1 to compete for the Girl Scout competition, Got Talent competition in ICM. So we have EJ Linya Simpron representing our kinder, the Twinklers, for vocal solo, and Pia Galan for on-the-spot drawing. Miss Simpron, EJ Linya, our twinkler, got the 2nd place, the silver award for vocal solo, although she wasn't there to get the award because she traveled for Cebu, but she was awarded 2nd place, provincial level. So, congratulations to her.
That's awesome. We need to talk just real briefly. The next scheduled meeting is our general meeting is always on the first Saturday of the month, but that's still in our Christmas break. So we're going to move that meeting to January 12th instead of January 5th. And you just make a note of that. That will be in the calendar. And then it had been mentioned to me, about a week ago about the possibility of going online to GoFundMe and present our special project with the parking lot and the comfort room and stuff like that, and see if we could get people from all over the world to say, hey, we want to support this, okay? And so it's a great idea. I shared with you guys, but probably not going to be me who does that, because I'm still, I look at this presentation, I think this is awesome, because I go to my computer quite a bit, but I'm still a paper guy. And I'm living in a world that's fast leaving me behind, because everything is internet and computer. When I'm reading a book on my tablet, I'm thinking, this is so wrong. I need paper. And that's just, and so if it's going to be up to me to put this thing together for a GoFundMe campaign, it's just not going to happen. So if there's someone in the room listening right now who says, I can do that, I would love to talk with you afterwards, okay? And we could maybe get something like that going. We can just put it out there and see who in Zimbabwe wants to send money to the Philippines. And just see where it comes from. But anyway, so if you're interested in maybe doing that, and have some experience doing that, well, we need you, okay? All right, now, I'm supposed to introduce our speaker. His name is Christopher Uwe. That's you. Okay. And then it says Christopher is Nurse 2. And he's the DD coordinator of Tagbilaran City. Now, we can take that one of two ways. He's coordinator of where the mosquitoes are supposed to go and attack. Or he is the anti-DD coordinator of the city. And I hope he's the latter of the two. Okay, so Christopher, would you come and just share with us the latest updates and wisdom that you have to share with us?
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Good morning, sir. And to all the parents, principal, I think, good morning. Good afternoon. Before I will discuss about the bionomics or life cycle about the mosquito, first I will give you the updates on the deadly cases and mortality cases in Tagbilaran City since January to November of this last month. Okay, we have a total number of 587 cases of dengue. And I think 80 were OPD or outpatient reported, no? And the rest is confined to hospitals. So 580. So out of the 580, we have 11 deaths or mortality already. 11. That's taas na previous year, because previous year we have only a total of 210 cases and 2 deaths. So it's very sad that this year we are expecting next year by 2019 that will shoot up. But unfortunately, this year community cases starting to carry up now. Okay? Before we can understand how to eliminate the mosquito, first of all, I will give you the mosquito life cycle. No? Because most of you is keep on asking, what are you doing in the city, especially in the fight against dengue? Most of you will call through radio plug and request for what we call it the fogging or misting. No? And we will discuss about that, when we will do the misting or fogging, and when we will the exact method on how to prevent the mosquito. Okay? First is the mosquito life cycle or the bionomics of the mosquito. Okay. So this is the egg of the mosquito. No? Egg, 2 to 3 oval shape, lays above the water level, never regress surface, thick upskirt outer ring, and remains viable for long periods. The new updates is 2 to 6 months already. No? 2 to 6 months. So the very big problem about this mosquito is because this egg, no? This egg will attach to the what we call the empty bottles, empty cans, the what we call it the drums. Even though you will dispose of the water, but this egg will attach to the side, and this is viable for long periods, 2 to 6 months. No? 2 to 6 months. If you have seen the larvae, or what we call it in Bisaya, Jawaja, or we call it their larvae, the larvae is the second stage of after the egg. No? The very big problem is the egg. We cannot destroy the egg through misting and fogging. No? That's why our big problem in the city is this egg. No? So I advise frequently and mostly of my lectures that if you see the larvae in the bucket or in the drums, please clean the sidings of the drum. Even though that you have already emptied the water and there is no larvae, but this egg will attach to her sides. No? And without water lang, yes, without water. Tapos din siya sa kilid. And for example, in a layman's term, no? If I were get sick with a dengue virus, and the only mosquito will carry the virus is the Aedes mosquito, there are almost 2,700 classification of mosquito. But here in the Philippines, especially in Bohol, we are dominantly composed of mostly mosquitoes is Aedes, which is the carrier of Zika virus, the dengue, and also the chikungunya. Maybe you've heard the Zika outbreak in 2016 in Brazil. It's very risky about pregnant mothers because when you get when you deliver your child, 60% of them will get the microcephaly. Microcephaly means if you deliver, you have a small head. And small head leads to mental retardation. So, the same mosquito which carry the virus, no? Aedes aegypti will breed indoor, and the Albopictus will breed outdoor. Like the mga banana leaves, and mga gabi-gabi, mga bromeliad, they will breed outdoor. So, if you have these plants at home, please, you will cut them, no? Especially this rainy season is the dengue season. We have cases of dengue even in summer months because of the problem of this egg, which can be viable 2 to 6 months. And as what I have said, if I was going to get infected with the virus, the Aedes mosquito will bite me, and that mosquito is already a carrier, no? Carrier of the virus. If only female mosquitoes will bite in order for them that the blood will stimulate their egg. No? Stimulate their egg. So the male ones will only save in the plant nectars. No? Okay. After biting the persons with the virus, the mosquito will lay the egg. the egg already carries the virus. That's why the very big problem is the egg. We cannot destroy the egg through misting and fogging. The best solution is our 4S. You heard already about the 4S, our strategy in the Department of Health. First is search and destroy mosquito breeding sites, which is of course the water. If you have stagnant water at home or in a school, please ma'am, we have also some measures how to eliminate the larvae or this egg. This egg, ma'am, we will just wipe the sides lang ma'am. With the larvae, we can destroy the larvae. I will show you later how to manage the larvae. So the very big problem is the egg ma'am. No? Without the mosquito, because the mosquito adult will he has a lifespan of only 21 to 30 days or 1 month. That's fine. But the problem is the egg because 2 to 6 months viable. Do you get me now? So instead of the very big problem is the egg. The adult mosquito, if we will do, the Department of Health has already recommended us in the city that we will do the misting and we have already, we no longer use the fogging, that is the old method. We have a new machine, the misting one, I think 265,000, a brand new one. So maybe next week we can start the misting operation in places who have the highest cases like Pugon and ours in Buoy. We have 3 days in our barangay. Pugon is already has 1, but because Pugon has a very big population. It means also that if you have a big population, probably you have also a very big case of digging. Because in the Tapan City, we are highly urbanized, meaning our houses in Tagbilaran, side by side. If you have a 1 big case, because this Aedes mosquito will fly approximately 0 to 400 meters, starting from the breeding point, 400 meters radius. So, like in Pugo, like around in our barangay, Buoy, we have a lot of what we call Purong 4 and Purong 5, which is mostly the squatter area. Dito we concentrated on breeding cases. So we will start in Pugo. And then after Pugon, we will do the barangay Buoy. And after, I think, last December 5, we have 1 death from the O. So the O has already 3 deaths na. So total of 11. And Talukpok, we have 2. And Bohol, we have 2. The O man, this child school, sir? Bohol? Bohol, no? So I am also advising, if you have a neighbor, especially after discharge from the hospital, please advise your children to wear long sleeve, long pants, long socks, because this mosquito is still in the area. As I have said, we have a lifespan of 21 to 30 days. Ulit na lang itong bata coming from the hospital, but the mosquito itself is in the area. Okay? So, now, next is we will go after the egg, ma'am. The very big problem is the egg, ma'am. Really. Adult mosquito, we can kill the adult through misting, but the egg is very hard. No? Next is the larvae, or what we call that in Bisaya is waja-waja, kite-kite. No? This one, the larvae. No? Larvae, so ito 8 days, with temperature na kaya po ni ma'am. The waja-waja or the kite-kite. This is the head of the larvae. Okay, this is the head. This is the water level. This is their siphon or their breathing apparatus. Breathing apparatus. This is the head, the water. So we have a method in our house which can kill this larvae. First is do not throw away your used cooking oil. If you have a cooking oil at home, please don't throw away. If you can see the larva in your area, you can put the oil. Use cooking oil. The larvae will suffocate. Suffocate. Because it is their breathing apparatus. If you put the oil there, it will suffocate. And also, if you connect it down seawater, pure seawater can kill also the larvae. Seawater. Because the larvae is not viable in parat na asin. So, seawater, if you can big back home, if you have a big canal and there's a larvae, you can put use oil, pure seawater. Pure seawater can kill the larva in 2 to 4 hours. 2 to 4 hours. Okay? And we have also living in a health center larvicide, larvicide, which can kill the larva. The only matter is that our larvicide has an expiry date. You can also put the fish, if you have the fish, tilapia, any kind of fish, the fish will eat the larvae. If you have a fish pan at home, and there's a fish already there, it is not necessary to put some fish oil. Okay? So, larvae. Feeding solid particles using multiple parameters. I will not discuss them. Okay. Larvae like kaputana. That's what I have said, no? Salt can eat the. If you have many a lot of salts at home, you can put, but it needs the water to be arat. Don't tell me that we will taste the water. So, seawater also, pure seawater, and soap, tawag ng labata after atong pangalaba with our helper, can cause also the larvae to drown. Okay? Okay. Okay naman, ma'am. Next, the pupa. So, before I forget, from mating egg, larva, pupa to adult, it will take only 10 to 12 days. 10 to 12. From mating egg, larva, pupa to adult, it will take 10 to 12 days. And a lifespan of 21 to 30 days or per month. So, pupa, Kanagon we call this one is the tumblers. Tumblers. Itong larvae, wigglers. Okay? So, dormant na siya, ma'am. And also has the temperature from ano. So, this one, ma'am, is no longer feeds. The very important is the larvae because they are in a feeding stage. Next is the adult. Emerge from the pupal stage, more males than females, mating and fertilization. It's very lucky asset that we are not mosquito because after mating, the male mosquito will die. Very lucky as we are not. So mating takes place within 24 hours after emergence. Male will swarm, chase and females unite. Females remain fertile throughout her life after fertilization. After 72 hours, fertile eggs are laid. The also problem with mosquito is they will lay their eggs approximately 5 times within 1 month, and per batch is estimated to be 300 eggs. 300 eggs. So it's very big problem. So adult mosquitoes, we have said, this one can be killed by our listing or the old one is the fagging. But the egg, I will repeat it again, the egg is a very big problem because it is viable 2 to 6 months. Even in dry surface. Then, after this came this rainy season, no? Tubuan na. The egg can become wet, it will hatch. Without the mosquito flying around, but the egg is still viable. That's why we keep on wondering, there's no mosquito, but the baby cases will suddenly shut up. Akarang skyrocket na po ang cases. Currently is causing already an outbreak by the DOH last November, last month. Okay. So again, adult mosquito kaya po they bite them. If you will ask me, sir, how about the mosquito during the night bustling around our ears? Is it Aedes or is it another kind of mosquito? No. It is an Anopheles mosquito, either Mansopia or Pulex mosquito. They carry a different type of diseases. Like Anopheles is a parasite. Anopheles can cause malaria. Mostly in Mindanao, Palawan, and Negros. But lucky for us here in Bohol, we have no malaria. Okay? And Pulex mosquito will carry the filariasis, what we call the elephantiasis. And also the Japanese encephalitis. Okay. Again, this is day biter. But don't be fooled, ma'am. Even at night, when they will be disturbed, it will bite. They are mostly day biter, Aedes. No? That's why we are keep on advising children, especially in hotspot area like Bohol, even in Bohol. No? Bohol, I think you have a 30 plus cases and 2 deaths. That's one death in Habitat, one death in Asdawis, and 30 plus cases. No? And also, please advise your children not playing outdoor, because this adult mosquito will attract the sweat of your child. Baho-baho pa, sinot. No? Adult mosquito can see, can smell. No? They will attract moving, especially children. That's why our children, 5 to 15 years old, they are mostly our cases. Sir, that's why we are advising, sir, after school, sir, the child will be sent home. Never will play tamang sa okay, we will get sweats. Walang magtak lang ang mosquito. Ma'am, and also I will remind you about the TV ads about off lotion. It will not give you 24 hours guarantee. It's not 24 hours. No? You will put the lotion of your child, and after your child is playing around, singot siya, the off lotion will just wash away. So you reapply 2 to 4 hours the off lotion, especially at the back side of your child, because this adult mosquito will attack behind. No? Never this Aedes will not attack at front. Okay? And may affected warmer skin. No? And also, we are also advising not to wear the dark color, black. This mosquito will also attack. Maybe we can wear white siguro. Okay. And also, before I forget, Dr. Jenny has told me that about the types of dengue, which is dengue fever, and also the problem is also is the dengue hemorrhagic fever. No? Out of our 80 OPD patients coming from the city health office, no? And especially if you have your children has fever, number 1 is fever. No? In the previous year, we could telling about the high grade fever, 40 plus and 10. But now, the dengue fever, which usually with high grade, low grade, and please, ma'am, you can go to the city health office or any hospitals. We have this RDT, that's why I have to get a sample. This is the rapid dengue test, no? Antigen. No? Sabihin na natin. Slides and have itong PTA or pregnancy test, no? Gamay na niya siya, no? But this one, we will put the blood of the child, not the urine. So after 20 minutes, the result, if you have 2 bars, the child is affected with dengue. But after around we will also have the special 20 minutes naman na rating Sir, what is the difference of the RDT and the IgG and the IgM or the dengue in the hospital? The difference is this one is the RDT, rapid antigen only. The dengue is both the antigen and the IgG and the IgM or antibody test. Ano difference? Okay. So again, I'm not going to forget if you have a fever, headache, myalgia or muscle pain or arthralgia or the joint pains, that is already a sign of dengue. Please, ma'am, no, do the activity in this office. No? After ma'am, we will do the CDC, complete blood count, sir, CDC. No? If you find out the CDC reading or the result is the child is normal, ang iyang hematocrit, ang iyang platelet, ang iyang WBC, we will advise the mother that the child will be sent home. Not necessarily the child will be admitted to the hospital. It's because in the hospital, you have many diseases. You are carrying your little boy, your little girl. Instead of you have dengue virus, if you can send it to the hospital, then they will get pneumonia, many diseases in the hospitals. No? So we will keep on advising the parents that please observe your child. You know, I will talk about the warning signs. No, if a child will keep on vomiting or persistent vomiting, that is already a warning sign of dengue. Please immediately ipa-admit na ginagawa ang bata sa nearest na hospital, and especially if your child will also tell you that, ma'am, I have already a stomach pain. Stomach pain. The problem of dengue is not the bleeding, the dengue hemorrhagic. The very problem of dengue is the pleural effusion. Pleural effusion means there is a plasma leakage. Our blood vessels will burst the plasma because our blood we have the 4 components: the plasma, the RBC, WBC, and the platelet. Kung na siya plasma, protein-rich fluids in your blood vessels, it can cause the pleural effusion, the ascites na diyan sa bata. That's why most of the children will die become the edema na sila through plasma leakage. The bleeding will come later through DIC, disseminated intravascular coagulation. Okay, ang bleeding. Okay, and also ma'am, it's very important ma'am, in dengue cases ma'am, that you will not give your child, especially most of my parents will give your child Gatorade, any kind of energy drink. Your child or your daughter is not an athlete. Please give them one orisol, hydrate. Because if you hematocrit in the CDC ratio insaka na siya of 20%, it means that the child is dehydrated. Don't give them water, one orisol na din ba? If you give water, plain water na that can cause pleural effusion, edema ng mata. In dengue cases, we will advise to the hospital Because you will monitor the input and output of the urine of the child. How much he is taking and also is waste. It's very important to measure the intake and the output. Remember that dengue has no cure for example of dengue. Our children in the hospital is admitted due to symptomatic treatment only. If your child has fever, we will give paracetamol. If your child has a kind of low platelet count, we will give the blood. But the whole blood, we will also give platelet count. Symptomatic treatment only in the hospital. There is no specific treatment of dengue. So that's why Dr. Abascato keep on telling me, sir, mas maayon pa, we will get the malaria. Why not? Because malaria has a medicine, not dengue, not the normal dengue. Those children admitted is fully given a symptomatic treatment. Do you get me now, sir? So, actually, observe is our forecast, search and destroy mosquito breeding site. We all know that the mosquito live and breed in water. Wala sir, kanang 5 ml of water, they can already breed. The tako of our mineral water, that is 5 ml. They can already breed na 5 ml. Just a little lang kayo ng water. So, ma'am, I will give you the advice it, ma'am, no? Especially ma'am, back in school, I hope you have no ma'am, mga drums, especially in your CR, if you can there's no water. Please advise your janitor to put some and use oil and you can also ask from our health center about the larvicide. We are providing all health centers in the diversity of larvicide. But the problem with larvicide is because it has expiry date. So, fish na because fish has no expiry date. So next month, I hope you will ask me about the Limbaxia. It's very lucky for us here in Bohol, especially in the Grand City, that previous year we have very small number of cases. No? Not like this year. Because, but in Cebu, they usually will get the top one. That's why Cebu has received the Limbaxia. Especially in public schools. Okay? If we have cases of dengue like this year, I'm 100% sure na maka-receive that of vaccine. But previous year we had a very low because we are very good in surveillance. But this problem is we are expecting after 3 years, if we are allowed dengue case, it will respond. Because, but we are expecting these cases 2019 pa. But sayo siya namin masko ng cases. So they have scammed too early in Christmas by 2018. So after okay. Again, adult mosquito acts of operating no frontal attack, approaches from behind. This mosquito of English two kinds Egyptian and albopictus. The albopictus we call that the Asian tiger mosquito. It will not breed indoor, it will breed outside. And it is also very aggressive. The Egyptian will can breed indoor, and really can be aggressive. But mostly it will breed indoor. Ma'am, I will advise ma'am, if you have back home, ma'am, dishes, play. After washing usually we have the sagaan because nila. Please check kay mas kung ano na makakalitan. Also, dapat ka ng water dispenser, kung ka na ilaw ng water dispenser. Kaliwa ka ng pagpilin, ma'am, the training niya ng JDs, ma'am. Pagpilin ako sa buwan, wala sa kinatay. Okay, literal at water. Anak, sir, ay tubig na sir, pagpilin, sir. No? Malihan lang pala, sir, o iyabulan na ito ang tubig na sir, no? Mga water dispenser. Okay? So, color choice is very much required, especially with the mga dark colors. Next, blood meal is after laying eggs, that still happens. Okay, so they have said, ma'am, 60 to 300 eggs na yun, na-update na nila, ma'am. Kasi, it's not no longer 100 eggs na. Okay? And, ma'am, to come for S, no, first S is search and destroy. Second is, S is, seek early consultation. Not seek late consultation. Kaya mostly mga ito ang desk na mga children na mag-seek late consultation. Especially if you have already those warning signs of big persistent vomiting, or the child will manifest ng stomach pain, that is already a warning sign. Okay? And third S is self-protective measures. Wear itong mga long pants, long socks, almost we can utilize that one. And the last S also is say yes to visiting in case of outbreak. Sir, how about the haling-haling, sir? They will keep on asking me about the haling-haling, no? Especially we have already the ordinance about the haling-haling. Para ninyo ba? Kanang haling, makamatay ba na sa mosquito? It will just go away. Answer doctor, what is haling ito in English? Burning with a certain. Answer after na burning the dry leaves, especially nga prohibited na kasi mga plastic. Kasi yung already business na. And also in the Federal City, we have already an ordinance signed by the Mayor Judges ng Babaya, maraming na, 3 years na, December 11, 2015 pa. Okay. We are advising, if you have a neighbor in Federal City who will not listen to you, ma'am, please, ma'am, revoke your, especially mga used tires, lang sa outdoor, here comes the rain. The unused tire is parang siyang tubig. It is very clean. No? Remember that this Aedes mosquito will lay their egg in not clean, but clear water. Not necessarily na clean, clear water. Kung murky ka yung water or hugaw, maybe ang mosquito na will breed is the Anopheles, the Mansonia, or the Colis mosquito. Also, connected sa mga farming community, mostly is the Colis mosquito. Mansonia mosquito is a day and night biter. The Anopheles, which the carrier of malaria, is a night biter. No? Okay, but what I was well said, Aedes is mostly is a day biter. But don't be fooled at this. If you will disturb it during the night time, it will bite. Okay. Again, ma'am, 50 to 400 meters naman, yung update naman, radius. Season abundance, of course, rainy season, next one, 21 to 30 days. Okay? So, thank you. So, we'll go now to the breeding sites. ma'am, is we'll talk about the common breeding sites, no? Of Aedes mosquito. So, ma'am, kanang tires ma'am, ha? I will keep on reminding you, ma'am. If you have a new tires back home, please, ma'am, cover that one, no? Cover it para hindi mabasa sa rain. Okay, bail. And also, ma'am, please, if you have a fish pack, if you have water, it's not necessary na to put nga itong mga herbicide, itong mga use oil, ha? Because what they have said, the fish will eat the larvae. Okay? Outdoor water containers, kaya po ma'am, empty bottles, and this coconut husk. Coconut husk. Especially ma'am, during rainy season, sir, if you have this coconut husk, which are suitable for breeding mosquitoes, sir. Again, road drainage. In Dawis is considered also as an outbreak. Because ang problem sa Dawis ko ang ilang drainage nila sa pinagulungan sa mga nila. No? Okay, mga roof gutter. I will remind them if you have a roof gutter in the school, ma'am, please go on your director sir to check and sir if na-plato na sir o mga leads ko na sir. Copper drain. Okay, sali din naman yung quarter. Okay, indoor. So inside the house, I hope mga itong mga flower base. Remember mga 10 to 12 days naman. After mating, egg na lang ng plato, it will fly naman, no? Okay. Muna yung hangin na kanina na, please, if you can go back, especially this one ako. And napoy, sometimes under the refrigerator, that will have a break na. Please check na naman, ha? Kani, natural water container, no? Malagay ito mga banana, gabi-gabi. Ano sila ang rainwater na karang stock na? Lihat, no? Rainwater. Flat. Again, natural water container, mga gabi-gabi na masing mga pamilya. Pamilya. Again, natural water container, mga banana. So, Aedes, muna siya ang carriers na ito ang Aedes, agarang na ito ang dengue, Zika, chikungunya, Anopheles, malaria, and the college sa muna na siya ang chikungunya. Okay, ito na niya po balik-balik. Our strategy from sa Department of Health is the avocado reaction barangay kontra dengue. Ito ang 4S. So, ang first S is search and destroy mosquito breeding sites. Ma'am, I will keep on reminding if you have a neighbor na ma'am, we will not listen to you, ma'am. For example, sir, please, na answer, remove your new style, because if you not listen to me, please go to your barangay. Because your barangay is very aware already about dengue ordinance. First offense is 10 days community service. Second offense is 1,000, and the third offense is 3,000, and the fourth succeeding offense is not higher by 2,000 pesos. Self-protective measures, long sleeve, long pants. Seek early consultation, not late consultation, di ba? Nalay gusto lang one death na misdiagnose sa doktor. Pneumonia yang di-diagnose niya. Ako sa hospital din. One day in town, the child died. No? Say yes to fogging or misting in case of an outbreak of it. Okay? So, questions, ma'am? Clarification about our dengue awareness? Sir, how about the kuan sir, the kapayas? Can it help sir to keep the platelet up? For me myself, tuo ko. But some doctors will not. No? Just use ng panangkat, police na lang. One sachet good for 200 ml of water and 2 to 6 hours. We'll make a new one. I will ask you questions. Okay, if you have no questions, I will ask the questions. If you have a dengue, can you donate blood? Before, can you donate blood? Especially this we have lots of dengue cases. No? The answer is yes. After 4 weeks or 1 month after the attack, you can donate blood. But if you have malaria, before wait pagka of 3 years before you can donate blood. Malaria is a parasite. Okay, another question? Clarification, sir?
The PTA mentioned about fumigation during our last meeting. I understand that that is number 4, say yes to fogging. Why is it only during an outbreak, sir?
Okay. Thank you, ma'am. That's a very good question, ma'am. Why is it only during an outbreak? As we have said, ma'am, fumigation, misting, or fogging can kill the adult mosquito. Yes. But if you will not do the search and destroy, if you will not find the water, the unused tires, bottles, and decals, if you can, let me say an example. Okay, we'll do the misting today. But after, in a few days or 1 week, the mosquito will be back because the water is there. The best thing to do is do the search and destroy. If you can we are keep on misting or packing, but we are not doing the search and destroy, the mosquito will just be coming over and over again. So it is very important to do the search and destroy. And also, if you will do the misting and packing operation, we will do that cannot buy a example. Sir, we will do 5 houses, 20 houses, no ma'am. We will consider the flight range of the mosquito, which is 50 to 400 meters. No? So we will begin at mostly around 100 houses. One solution will cost the city 8,500 pesos. Tayo na siya of 5 houses. We will consider ang flight range. Sir, i-distinct po sir, let's take this example, no? Our previous year, our city councilor, Kagawad sa Tagal City, called me, sir, please do the packing operation because I have my cousin coming from the States. So, what will I do? That's an official of the city. I told her, sir, I'm sorry, sir. We can do the mistake of the packing operation coming from the Department of Health. The DOH will recommend us. No? Remember that we will do the mistake not by 1 house, 5 houses, but mostly 100 houses in order to start. Consider yung flight range na lang ang mosquito. Ma'am? So it's very important to search and destroy ang itong mosquito resistance.
Individuals, do they have access perhaps, not just the DOH, if they really wish to have the fogging for their own?
Kaya said na earlier, do first thing, barangay which is the highest number of cases, which is Google, Okoy, and
I think what the meant is if we to breathe. Do you have any guidelines? Do you have any recommendation? Do you have any
Our recommendation is first is we do the search and destroy.
Okay, I will rephrase. Sir, what is the budget, functioning budget of the department as warning and versus the people, they don't have running water to the tap? Because
Yes,
mostly
sir.
people in the Philippines
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
are living on the raining water. Okay? So by definition, your people, our people, are living on the raining water. So the first search and rescue destroy is not viable. So the first, the most important thing in your action, it's worthless, useless, because people are still living on raining water, or even though by Dawis, speaking, Kataman, we have water 2 hours a day. How do you do that?
Yes, sir. I get this.
No, I got it. So back, the question is, at one point, we want to do fumigation because we cannot wait to have cases, to have an outbreak. So point is this legal for us to buy a machine, buy the chemicals, and do the fumigation by ourselves? Is this legal?
Okay, sir. I get your question, sir. Okay. Sir, is a very good question about the benefit of container. Especially Dawis, not just in Dawis, especially in our barangay in Bukol. No? They have now, mostly of the squatters living around the area have gotten to access to water. So, nag-store na sila of drum, without the takop or the reserve takop. So, if you have that one back home, please use the takop. If you have lost already the takop, use the mga cellophane na. You will put that mga nylon or mga any kind, basta you have the reserve takop lang sa mga container. The second question mo, sir, if you can buy the machine and if you are doing it yourself, the combination, we will also ask the permission of the department of that before we can do that.
Through the municipal? Where?
DOH, sir.
DOH. Near the LTO?
Yes, sir. I'm really okay. Okay.
If you come down with dengue fever, does your body build up an immunity to it?
Yeah. Thank you, sir. Very good question, sir. I forgot, sir. Dengue has the 4 virus. Dengue 1 to 3. Dr. Buscato, he is the regional epidemiology or the dengue coordinator in the Region 7, has told me that, sir, mostly of our deaths, probably they have already experienced the dengue 1 infection. The very most serious concern is the second infection. No? Because dengue 1 infection is like a normal fever, sir. Like an influenza, you get a little headache, but if you have the first infection, you will get immunity, sir, with that type of virus. Let's say example, dengue 1, but still by 3 virus waiting for you. If you have the second infection, it's the very most serious one. If you have very good not resolved in your first dengue case, probably the second infection is worse. Remember that dengue has 4 types of viruses. If you have all the 4 types of viruses in your system, you are immune to the dengue virus. That's why Dr. Buscato told me na, sir, probably sir, ito ang deaths na to, sir, we have 11 deaths na sino nangyari. Probably, mostly of them has already the virus before. The second infection is the very serious one. Okay? I hope you can hear me, sir.
What is the main thing if you have positive test? What's the main thing to do to avoid that? To drink water, something else?
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
There is no medicine against it, right?
Yeah, there's a medicine. Back in hospital, we have only supportive treatment. Remember, dextrose or IV is not a medicine. That is already a supportive treatment. It will electrolyze in our body. Just to support. But we will not get dehydrated. Okay, if you have the virus, if you will get positive with RDT, we will usually observe the patient. Most dengue cases, we are setting in home, until nasa balay, for home treatment. But, as we have said again, if you have your child will manifest the warning sign, which is persistent vomiting, stomach pain, that is already a warning sign. Okay, sir? Can you get it, sir?
So what's the best thing to do?
The best thing to do is keep the horizon, okay? Dengue infection, 80% the child is dehydrated. Your hematocrit is sky high. About 80%. Not necessarily of water, sir, but orisol, sir. Because orisol, sir, have solution because of salt.
You will have on the website how to make your own. Because Gatorade is expensive, right? So just mineral water, 1 pinch of salt, 8 spoons of sugar, eventually lemon or something just for the flavor, or honey. If you don't have sugar, likely you can replace the sugar by juice. But it's a very little of salt, mineral water. It's 1 liter for 24 hours. It's not 1 liter every hour. It's 1 liter per 24 hours maximum.
Also, the
Water.
not necessarily complain water na haka na ako mga nadiran, hindi na haka kana mostly kana mga kosa siya kilema. Especially na ang child na yung plasma leakage rin na kung samot ng tao, mga pleural effusion naman na nagtubig sa bata ka late stroke pneumonia.
Are you willing to, can I get those presentations?
Yes, sir.
And then we can have it on our website?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
To extend
Yes, sir.
thank you.
So, ma'am, clarification, ma'am?
Sir,
I know you said a while ago that you take
Yes, ma'am.
but I really want to.
Ma'am, ano naman sa, sa korte?
I know, but I just want to.
from the point of view of the city health. What really is the mechanism of the immunization of dengue? And for sure, for now, all of us parents won't have to have it, or maybe it's bad. But I just want to know from the local point of view of the city health, what's really your take on the dengue?
For my side naman, we have children here in the university receive infection through their private pediatrician. Ano ba? We are monitoring the especially the provincial health office, no? And the city. We are coordinating each other. We are keep on monitoring the children. But you know, confidential na siya and also the pediatrician. For me, in my side now, Cebu has received infection. The number of cases has really gone down. If you, for my side, I will keep in my side now. If you will get the total number of deaths, those children who have received the infection and those who have not received the infection, for me, in my side, it's better to receive the infection. If you have those children who did not receive, in the Philippines, I think the count of dengue mortality is, I think, below 50 or more than 50. But if you get the total number of mortality in the entire Philippines is more than 200. So that's why, for me alone, it's better to receive. I hope you are not recording. Okay.
Of the record.
Patawag mo na ulit siya. O sa akin, robot to.
We're aware of the dengue fever because of an outbreak here.
Yes, sir.
On a year-to-year basis in the Philippines, is this an abnormal year?
Or how many deaths?
Sir, we are expecting, sir, next week on, sir. Because dengue cases in the Philippines, sir, if you have sorry, this year, sir, 2018, we have already considered an outbreak of certain city. So 2018, we would count 19, 20, 21. We are expecting answer now. We have no dengue cases. Every 3 years, 1 year, we have an outbreak. We are expecting answer. That trend of dengue. 3 years or 2 years, sir. Okay. Because Philippines belongs to like tropical, okay? So if you have no more questions, sir, you can copy something. So thank you very much.
So Christopher, that was truly an enlightenment on our side. There have been a lot of questions from parents asking me personally about wearing of like that there's no effect of wearing dark colors because it's not on the collar but it's on the sweat, stuff like that. So I could not really validate the information that they have gotten because myself, I have not listened to any information drive like this, and I'm so happy this morning that at least whenever parents would still come to me and tell me stuff like this, especially now that we only have very limited number of parents with us, so I would be able to spread their information. So with that, I would like to request the PTA to help me in giving the certificate of appreciation to our speaker, Christopher Sir Tito Uy, for sharing his valuable knowledge as speaker during the dengue awareness talk held on December 8, 2018 at Bohol Childhood Start. Signed, yours truly. Although I wish our PTA president to help me